Hey everyone, Cyan here, and welcome back to RuneScape 3. Not for some Road to Necromancy, but for this time, the new quest, Dead and Buried. If you didn't know, I'm part of Clan Quest, which is a questing and lore clan, so obviously I've been waiting for this for a rather long time. And this is the culmination of Fort 403 and hopefully a lead into Necromancy as well. So I'm pretty excited to get started. So let's talk to the Raptor about Dead and Buried. We've slain plenty of Zivregal's undead, now we press our advantage. Required items: 6 stonewall segments, 14 Acadia frames, oof, to build the first of the Ranger's workroom. Okay, so it's one of those kinds of quests. And then I need to defeat lots of melee enemies at scale to combat level. And as a reward, we get a quest point, a construction lamp, a prismatic XP lamp, and the ability to build all 3 tiers of Fort 403's Ranger's workroom, and 2 treasure keys. Fine. So I guess I best get started on it. Accept quest. Zimriel's interest in the crypt north of here troubles me. I have all I need from here for now, he said. He claimed raising an undead army to attack my fort was merely a distraction. Enough talk. Meet me in... You hear a grotesquely obnoxious tooting of a horn from the direction of the town hall. Yes, I heard it. Sounds like Duke business. I'll see what all the commotion is about. Esther, what the heck? Oh, there's a click box there. Continue Dead and Buried. Yes. Oh, the Herald of Varrock is here. He has an announcement. I'll talk to Esther first. Esther, what's going on? Delightful to see me again. Of course it is. Oh, she's just reading. Yes, I did know that. Oh, sorry, we're interrupting. Quiet, please, I have an announcement to make. The herald produces a horn and toots it with vigor. A groan reverberates within the Raptor's helmet. Duke Cyan, on behalf of King Rold and Queen Lamari of Varrock, it is my pleasure to present you with a token of their gratitude. For your quick thinking, valor, and continued defense of the kingdom, King and Queen bestow upon you amount of gold coins. I don't think it's going to be quite something like that, Civ, or a huge tract of land, Asta. I'm quite happy with what I have. Avaricious barking. Even better, behold your royal gift. A portrait of them. How lovely. Do you have a return policy? I honestly don't know what to say. Well, I will keep up the good work on the Wild Frontier. Thanks, Harold. Totally worth my time. Yeah, you said it, Princess. Finally, to the crypt. May I have a word with you in private? Make it quick, Civ. Raptor's getting impatient. What is it, Civ? The Raptor and I need to investigate why Zimrigal was in the North Crypt. Yes, that's what worries me. Our guard reports frequent injuries. Zombie bites, claw marks, the occasional disembowelment. Yeah, that's not good. Trouble you see with the fort's guards. On cue, you hear several distant rider voices cry out in unison. Fort guards rule. Aside from their stubborn insistence on doing that, is that they're warriors. Unfortunately, undead have supernatural strength in close combat, making them formidable melee combatants. And while that raptor fellow does set a fine example by not getting torn asunder by fetid zombies, our new recruits are not so resilient. We should recruit a guard captain fully dedicated to training the guards and defending the fort. Yes, then a raptor can focus on adventuring, slaying, and brooding, not necessarily in that order. I agree, I think brooding probably comes at the top of that list. Do you have a candidate in mind? One of the guards stands out as a promising leader. I'd like to interview her. I'll make the arrangements. Yep, send her in. Who is it? Come, let me check my notes. Sophia. You knew right here. Who is this? Should I have seen her before? Maybe I have. No worries, I came here with the rest of the fort guards. Fort guards rule! Actually, this is a private interview. Yeah, where are they going? What are they doing? I'm surprised you haven't noticed me. I'm not exactly quiet. Well, you got my full attention. Let's begin the interview. Don't be intimidated by the Raptor, by the way. He's just here to observe. So then, Sophia, why did you apply to be Fort Frontier's guard captain? because I'm a born leader. I've got a bunch of skills that go cruelly underused, standing guard all day. That's not to say my current role isn't important, but now I have much more to offer for Fernity and its people. When I heard about the position, I saw the opportunity to show what I'm capable of, so here I am. Tackling disobedience. Let's see what she says. Imagine this situation. A guard under your command has disobeyed an order to patrol the fort wall and instead spent the day at the gnome ball game. How would you handle it? If a guard under my command showed you to watch gnome ball, exactly. Tackle the situation head on. I approve. Instant hire. Excellent pun. They'd get patrol duty for a week, and I'd have the other guards occasionally pass a gnome ball to them, and for every miscatch they get an extra day on patrol. Nice. Leadership skills. How do you demonstrate the quality of being a born leader? Lead by example, patrolling the wilderness, defending against rowdy zombies, or even just standing watch. I'm there with my fellow guards, showing them how it's done and cheering them on. Leading a guard force isn't just pacing back and forth on a castle rooftop, if I can get my words out, shouting orders. It's about integrity and standing shoulder to shoulder with your comrades, fighting to protect what's important. Good to know. Combat. Really should prefer some questions for this interview. I have great questions. This is a great question. What would you rather fight? 100 imp-sized unicorns or 1 unicorn-sized imp? See, this answer to this question could demonstrate a strategic mind. See, she understands. The tiny unicorns would definitely be easier to squash, but it's all about the challenge for me. I'd take on the big imp. Nice. Not getting up close to that hideous face, especially one that big. I'd keep my distance and fire a binding shot to keep it still. Then I'd aim my crossbow at its eyes and blind it. Finally, I'd dish out rapid-fire pain until it was nothing but impus, ashes, and hide. Yeah, that's what I said. Quite the tactician. I know this kind of thing. I've done interviews like this before. Greatest weakness. What kind of question is that? I don't know. I just heard it's a common interview question. Yes, it exactly is. This guy said to me, I'm trying to sell myself here. What do you want to say? I work too hard? Stupid question. Exactly. I knew it. I knew it was a stupid question. I only pressed it because I wanted all the dialogue options. Moving on. You've answered all my questions so confidently. You're clearly more prepared for this interview than I am. Yes, I had no idea what I was doing. Work hard, fight hard, play hard. Are you flirting with me, Sophia? I have one more question. What actions would you take to help defend against the recent undead attacks? She's already thought a lot about it. Perfect. Most of the guards are skilled in melee combat. I'm quick enough with the blade, but my real talent is firing a crossbow, and I'm not too shabby at making them too. Those guards are less dark warriors now and more wilderness rangers, but we don't actually have any range unless throwing punches counts. Another excellent joke. The undead are mostly slow and easy to take out from a distance, especially the zombies. We've had a lot of injuries recently. There's no need for any of us to get bitten, where there were ways to protect our fort and keep our guards safe. I want to build a designated Rangers workroom inside the fort to supply our guards with ranged equipment. There'll be mandatory training for all our guards in crossbow use and maintenance, which I'll lead. And finally, I'd oversee the building management alongside the guardhouse, including keeping an inventory of the fort's ammunition. What do you think of that, Raptor? She has some good ideas. That's the nicest thing I've ever heard him say. Yes, I agree. That's high praise coming from that man. That settles it. Sophia, you are hereby captain of the Fort Fernity Guard, should you choose to accept. Cap, rep. Don't call me that. You are relieved of your captainly duties, and you may reside at the fort as our welcome guest. Thank you for your service. No need for a speech. Alright, Guard Captain Sophia, your first order of duty will be to speak to Bill at his workshop. Give him the specifications for your Rangers workroom. Tell Bill I've sent you and he'll draw up some plans. Your workroom on the way. Right, and I think it's now my turn to build said workroom. Let's check in with Bill. Talk about dead and buried. Hello again, Bill. Oh, your graciousness, your grace neededness. Good enough, let's start over. Hello, mate. Have you met Sophia, our new captain of the guard? Yes, her specifications for the Rangers workroom notably lacked a wine cellar, beer on tap, and a patio. You really do have your heart set on that beer garden, don't you, Bill? Well, maybe it's time for, don't say it, an intervention. Oh, I'm hilarious. So the workshop won't already open out. Quickly filling up the fort. At this rate, I'll have to build the wildy wall outside the wildy wall. And the Walking Dead won't tip worth a damn. That's why I need a bolt on the fletching extension built. I'm so funny. The Rept and I are going on an adventure, and we need to ensure the fort is well defended in my absence. Fortnightly crossbow training is. The jokes are running wild in this one. Already drawn up Sophia's plans with some additional ideas for upgrades too. They're on the blueprint table when you're ready to start construction. Quick work, Bill. Right, let's have a look. I believe this is the Ranger's workroom. So the 14 frames and the 6 war fragments, which I will get on right now, and that will be boring to watch, and that's not very good content, so I will come back once the Tier 1 Ranger's workroom is complete. Well, that is the Tier 1 Ranger's workshop done. Let's check in with Raptor and continue Dead and Buried. Fort secure, meet me in the crypt north of here. Alright, okay, I'm going to take some supplies, because I feel like this is the point where I have to fight some stuff. Let's see what the Raptor's up to. Occupies the Ringles Undead, find materials to build a bridge over this lava. Can I just build? Okay, I need 9 more materials, fine. I'll go down this way. Search the spooky hole. Sounds a bit like a euphemism, but okay. 8 materials left to find. Spooky hole. Oh, there's a material ghoul. Ugh. That joke got a fucking groan out of me. Ugh. Oh, there's some more. Man, I'm surrounded by material ghouls. There we go, got enough materials. Let's head up and build a bridge. Let's take a close look at that trapdoor. Careful, it could be trapped. Trapdoors usually are. Hence the name. Right, investigate ancient door. You inspect the disc sealing the door. While running your hands over the stones on its surface, one of them subtly shifts. You hear a loud clunk to either side of you. These things. Let's push the pillars. I can control the raptor. Lovely, something popped out of the seal. What is it? You receive a strange polyhedral stone from the compartment. Ah, I've seen something similar to this before. Its multifaceted surface has a soothing and hypnotic shape, and it thrums in a relaxing rhythm. What do you make of this, Raptor? You show the polyhedral artifact you retrieved from the ancient seal to the Raptor. The Raptor gives the price artifact a contemplative shake. It makes a worryingly fragile noise like fragments of delicate crystal scraping expensively together. We should research this device. Magical artifacts can be dangerous. Talk to Reldo, the librarian in Barrack, Paris. Okay, I guess we're taking a field trip. Hello, Reldo, if that is your real name, which it isn't because we know you're Karos. Ah, the new Duke of Furry, what a pleasant surprise. How are you finding your new role? Not what I expected. There's a surprising amount of busy work, and lots of paperwork as well, my least favourite type of work. Indeed, new identities can be challenging, as can old ones, sometimes. Something I'm sure everyone here can attest to. Well, I know I can, and I know you can. I have no idea if the Raptor can, but let's just assume that's true. Now what can I do for you, Your Grace? We found this artifact sealed in the Dragon King door north of Fort 3. Can you identify it? Yes, it looks familiar. I remember seeing a similar Dragon King relic in the manifest of an archaeological dig on Anachronia. Rollo retrieves an archaeological journal from a nearby bookshelf and flips excitedly through it. There we are. The coloration is different from a ceremonial Dragon King device, but the shape is unmistakable. I shan't bore you with the details. Too late. But studying such a device causes the observer to fall into a deep sleep and have vivid dreams. You can think of it as a dream journal of sorts. This device both inspired and recorded the dreams of its owner. The Raptor impatiently yanks the Dragon King device out of Rollo's hands. I'll handle this. I've dealt with the Land of Dreams before. A shared dream sung by a silent witch. Show me how to enter the dream. I mean, we were both there for that, Raptor. I've done that too, you know. That was... We both did that. Song from the Depths reference. Anyway, certainly you need only gaze meditatively into one of the facets until you feel sleepy. The Raptor stares at the device for a few minutes as soothing colours swirl hypnotically across its surface. The Dragonkin artifact gradually begins to pulse in a hypnotic rhythm. Oh, he's asleep. He collapses graciously in an unconscious heap of clanging armour. Well, that was fun. It appears the device is trapped. The Dragonkin guard their secrets so jealously. If only your companion hadn't been in such a hurry, I could have warned him. What happened to the Raptor? Is he dead? Is this the unceremonious end of the Raptor? Nope, he's imprisoned in a mental maze constructed of his worst nightmares. I wonder what does the Raptor have nightmares about? I hope we find out. For how long? Forever-ish. Well, that's a little inconvenient. We're on an adventure together. I'll have to get him out. You know, to drink a potion of dreamless sleep before you use the device wouldn't do for you to get trapped in nightmares of your own. How do I get one of those? By startling coincidence, I happen to have one to hand. Excellent. Certainly very convenient. A renowned enchanter with a brilliant mind and spectacular good looks brooded by vouch for me. It's done wonders for my insomnia. Excellent. Let's chug this. It will suppress your dreams, activate the drinking device, and it should bring you into the Raptor's dream. Should. I'm not sure I like that particular modal verb, but that's okay. And best be quick. Let's do it. Enter the dream world.